Hello guys, welcome to Indian Geek Society. I'm Nona Prince and I'm joined by
Baron.
and today we'll be watching the fifth episode, the penultimate episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And if you haven't seen our last episode reaction, which was bonkers, the ending was bonkers, do check it out on top there. Also, as always, we do a little discussion before we watch the episode. So if you directly want to watch a reaction, there'll be a timestamp given. You can directly click on it and jump to a reaction. You don't have to listen to us. All right, I think we didn't get time in the last week, but there were a lot of thoughts about what was the reaction to the last episode,
Yes.
worldwide,
Yeah,
and what was happening on Twitter and everything. So we didn't get time to do it, but we'll do it this Sunday. So do subscribe for that. And today I think we'll not go much into it, but with John Walker, Varun, the stupidity that happened on both sides, the both extremes.
Yeah.
There are people who are loving
Yeah,
him, like, thank you for your service and kind of thing. And then there are people who are,
I saw.
literally hating on him and comparing him to Homelander from The Boys, which is absolutely, it's uncomparable. Both
Yeah.
characters are uncomparable.
Yeah,
So,
I think,
like,
I think a lot of people are also taking like his comic book version and comparing it with this version, which
Yeah.
is like two different. Because in comic books he is a lot like Homelander, but
Yeah.
this version is not like that.
yeah.
But
Also,
yeah.
like literally, I think I sent you that tweet, right? Someone was saying I rewinded the place where John Walker was beaten up by the
Dora Milaje.
Milaje,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, you are kind of a sadist. Like, people are like, oh, he's so bad in the comics. How can he be a Cap? He's not
Yeah.
Cap, and and not understanding the point of the show. The writing is so good. We don't. I know. After looking at the reaction, we don't deserve this show. The writing in the
Really?
last episode was
Okay.
so good. The reaction we gave, right? The reaction the world gave
Yeah,
to that
yeah.
episode, it was, we don't deserve such good writing. And I think that show literally, they don't have to show what people are thinking in MCU about the incident. They can just show the Twitter
Yeah.
feed, what was happening. Like everything throughout the whole spectrum. Like there were people with sensible thing, right? That they understand. See, understanding John Walker and sympathizing with John Walker is very two separate things. We are not sympathizing. What he did was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
was
yeah, the
wrong.
show is itself telling us that he's not like someone to sympathize with. Like they are showing us that he has his reasons.
Yeah.
So they are making us understand him, but they are not telling us to look up to him or do anything
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think we talked about last time, right? The shadow of Captain America. We feel his presence without him being there.
yeah.
I think
yeah.
that's really important, and we'll dive more into it, in the Sunday discussion. But also, I want to talk about flag smashers. I don't know if you saw that, but on Twitter there was this thing that the show, just to make Flag Smashers the villain and so that people don't sympathize with them, they added that scene to make them bad. Otherwise, they
Yeah,
are
yeah.
they make sense. Same with Thanos.
Hmm.
That writers
Yeah.
reach their point that, oh my god, there we have to make someone hero and the villain. It's not like people think,
Yeah,
oh,
so
we
they'll
support
just
them.
make them kill someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Yeah,
something
and
I agree.
I mean that was I think we saw, like, you must have seen the trailer also that they released a couple days back. So like they are teasing it that the John Walker story will mostly end in this episode, or I don't think they'll take it till next episode, and then after that it will be just
Sam,
both
Bucky,
these
and
characters versus versus Flag Smashers, which is what I did not want, but let's see.
yeah. See, I know this is the episode which will define the show for me. Now they have reached
I
a
think so,
point
yeah.
where the route they take decides the show
Yes.
for me. Is it good or bad? Will they take the bold decision? Will they make him a
Yeah.
grey complex character, or just make him bad just because in comics he's bad? This is the point, and that'd be interesting to see how they do it, and it all depends on this man. Like I've seen some.
Yeah, I mean,
you
in
know,
this episode, we'll come to know what the finale is going to have and what the conclusion will be. Like, we'll come to know what the conclusion is going
Yeah.
to be. So, yeah,
so
this is
again, I actually cut out a discussion part and made a separate video about Falcon is not Falcon is not Captain America. Why he should not take up the mantle. And there were people, agreeing with us in the comment, right? It's not just
Yeah, yeah.
my or our thinking. So that's interesting. Also, very weirdly, again, as I said before, I watched this episode twice in a different language, dubbed language. with my parents, and it's very interesting. Sometimes maybe it's just we are not brought up in the with English, so there are phrases, there are meanings to sentences which we may not get in English. But when I saw in Hindi,
Yeah.
right, they are not direct translations, but the dialogue makes so much
The
sense. I'm like,
meaning is
oh
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that moment,
Okay.
right, when John Walker wants to go in and Bucky stops him, and he says, right,
Yeah.
do you want his blood on your hand? So in Hindi, the
Mm-hmm.
dialogue is, do you want his blood also on your hand? And that changes the dialogue at all, right? So it's like, he already
Yeah.
has so much blood. Do you want his blood also? Because he's not superpowered, right? He's a super soldier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in that scene again, people are not understanding. He's having that PTSD. He's been in Afghanistan. He will not leave his soldier. For him, he's a partner to him, right? Falcon.
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
not let
That's
his partner just go in and talk to terrorists alone. What if they kill him?
yeah. Yeah.
So that's what is haunting him. And people are not
Yeah.
understanding. They're like, oh, he's crazy because he took the serum. No, it's not that. Maybe serum, has increases.
Serum also happened later on. Like, yeah, he definitely has like ego issues. Like, when he gets beaten up by the
Oh,
Dora Milaje,
and
he's just sitting there.
he
Like,
hadn't taken the serum yet. They didn't got the serum yet. He got the serum after that
he
scene.
hadn't taken at
Yeah.
that point. That's
Yeah.
what. So, like, he has ego issues, but that's separate from what this is. Like,
Yeah.
this is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Because he was like, he came there as a soldier, so he was behaving like that only, that we should do that.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were showing that, he was like wrong. Like in that particular situation, if they would have continued talking, they would have reached a middle ground or something. And, he barged in and like, he destroyed that opportunity, whatever. But still, he made sense. It's not like,
Yeah.
he was just,
Yeah.
crazy, or he was just doing anything.
And
So,
also, on to everywhere social media it was going, right? So, that Steve Rogers was always like, I'm Steve Rogers, I'm Steve Rogers. He never like, I'm Captain America. And he's like, I'm John Walker,
Yeah.
Captain America. And like, they're saying, oh,
Yeah.
that's why he cannot be Cap. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Steve Rogers was Captain America. Why would he say I'm Captain America? He created that
Yeah.
character, like the name. Why would he call himself Captain America again? But he is filling off of someone. He's taking a title of someone else. Of course, he will say John Walker, Captain America. That makes like the criticism is it's so weird, and I'm like getting angry on all of that. It's just
I mean, I also read all this. I saw all that, but I think like people again, they will, it's like I was telling you, they will let all this fandom cloud their
Yeah.
emotion. Like they'll take those emotions and they'll take it way too seriously and cloud their actual judgment and all that. Yeah.
all right. I think it's time to watch the episode. We are already late. We didn't
Yeah.
get spoilers. Thankfully, no spoilers. So, okay, let's get into it,
Again,
Varun.
some people, it wasn't that hyped up, but some were saying that there's going to be some cameo or something.
Yeah, big cameo. I
don't
saw it
think so.
a lot of places. Maybe Power Broker, but like I don't care.
Maybe.
After that Mephisto and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Until I see something, I'm not gonna react or.
Yeah.
So we also got people saying talk about Farhan Akhtar's cameo. Also talk about Spider-Man, 3 Spider-Man cameos and all of that. I'm like, it's not
Yeah,
official.
yeah.
What's the point of talking about it? All right. Ready, Varun? Please, Marvel, please do what you do. Ready?
Sam, the boat's gotta go.
We're going back to Sarah. That's interesting.
A reminder of all the people history just left out.
I love that dialogue, man.
They also pointed out that that guy died by the shield and he was a fan.
Yeah.
Captain
Oh man,
America.
I have so much to talk about that.
Decades
Oh.
ago, and nobody knew.
Maybe we get him also this episode.
Yeah.
This is gonna be long episode, man. Many people were sad, like knowing from the comics he died so early.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Oh my god.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you, but you were part of the team, right? The UN consider you a terrorist.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this episode. I was excited for the Zemo one, like the third one. But
Yeah,
till now, at least now I'm excited. Most excited episode is this. Dude, how far we have come, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Marvel, give me Give it to me. Okay. Do you think he regrets it now?
I mean, he just did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely shocked.
Yeah. Some people notice that he got a concussion also. The music, Civil War, Avengers breaking, slowed down.
Yeah.
Okay. What will happen?
If you explain what happened, they may consider your record. John,
Oh, they are playing so much with that visuals. Sam is trying to talk to him.
you gotta give me the shield, man.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I mean, he's just asking. Take
So
it,
that's
and-
what this is. He almost got me.
Oh, oh.
Oh, Civil War flashbacks.
Oh, oh.
Oh, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, ho.
Why are you making me do that?
Ho, ho.
Oh, ho.
Oh, shit. Shit.
This isn't you, John. We could have been a team.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, shit.
I am Captain America.
Oh.
oh.
He is lost it, man. Oh, shit.
They broke his hand.
That was nice choreography, man. Alright. He gets a tainted symbol. Hey, I had a question. Didn't the shield got destroyed in the war?
I mean, he brought back, no, Steve Rogers from his alternate timeline. That's why he gives him in the end from, you know,
Okay.
his bag. This is not from this timeline. This is from Steve Rogers' timeline. Oh.
Okay.
Good start.
Need to talk about that fight later. Trying to set up the new Falcon.
Wait, yo, you forgot the wings.
Keep him.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what's up. US.
Told me to be and trained me to do, and I did it.
That's what I'm saying. What he did, he was rewarded for it before.
You built me. I am Captain America.
Not anymore.
They just do not know what it takes to be Captain America. They just don't.
Do you?
I know it's hard, but
Oh, it's that actress. She's famous.
Okay.
From that show Seinfeld.
I have not seen it.
Yeah, I've seen very little.
Okay.
it doesn't really belong to the government. It's kind of a legal gray area.
Okay.
Okay, they are building up Thunderbolts.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is like a villain Avengers,
Okay.
like that.
I've also heard about Dark Avengers something.
Yeah.
It's time.
Do you feel lost with them? I feel lost. I really don't know what they are trying to do.
Yeah,
Do you think it has to be like with the cutout portions?
I think so.
Oh,
Maybe.
Zemo is here.
Oh,
Sokovia.
I've decided I'm not going to kill you.
Imagine my relief.
Please don't kill him. Please. He wouldn't kill someone, okay? Like it says against the rules, right?
yeah.
Oh man.
What?
Please.
No.
Shit. Bucky, no. Okay.
Okay.
Smiling.
Oh.
Of course he was going to go to Wakanda.
I took the liberty of crossing off my name in your book.
Oh.
By James.
That's a satisfying end to Zemo. At least in the show.
We will take him to the raft.
Oh, the raft exists.
The raft?
The prison where they were.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're back here?
Oh, nice.
I knew he'll come. I knew it. He'll come with a shield to him. Yeah.
He in the back.
He's supposed to be young Avenger, right?
Yeah, like. Yeah,
Patriot?
based on, like,
Patriot,
in the
yeah.
comics.
All right, dude. This episode I think everything that happens, it's like build up, so I'm excited.
Those stars and stripes don't mean nothing good to me.
Hmm.
If you ain't bitter, you're blind.
Hmm.
She had me declared dead.
Oh, that's how you even got out of. It's hitting hard because there's truth in that, right? Somewhere.
They will never let a black man be Captain America. Even if they did, no self-respecting black man would ever want to be.
Oh. See, that was my point, right? It is a title created by the white men, right? Now, will he fight for the shield? That's the point, right?
Yeah, I mean he still technically has it, but I think he's not going to use it again. I want him.
Yeah.
Why are you back here bothering me?
Because my family's well-being is a part of the world.
Call Pepper. Where's she? Okay. I'm like literally call Pepper, right? Where's she? Where's like they have all amount of
I mean,
money.
I think this is way too local for someone like her to help.
Bucky. This will be fun.
Just dropping this off.
Oh, new suit.
We got it from Wakanda.
Wakanda, yeah. New suit.
Why didn't you use the metal arm?
Well, I don't always think of it immediately. I'm right-handed.
Oh shit.
Nice.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I'm Bucky.
Sarah?
You know, I can already feel a lot of people will be like, what a waste of episode. Because what I'm being hearing, people will be like, what is this happening? It was so serious and this. What about the flag smashers?
Oh.
Come on, show us.
But don't flirt with my sister.
Dude, respect. He's 106.
I'm sorry.
He'll go after Kali, right? He'll not let her go.
Oh, Batroc.
Finished?
Captain America villain.
Okay. Power broker.
They are.
Man, like, I'm so confused. This episode is taking its time, you know? Oh. Oh ho. Nice. This is a nice game, man.
Start with one.
That's a good advice.
Friend's now gone.
So we're a couple of guys.
I can live with that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Are they done with Bucky? What?
I don't think so. The show is still called Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, I realized, right? Sam Wilson used to take that classes, right? For people. What is called?
Yeah. Yeah, like a
Therapy
therapy
session.
session.
So Steve used to do that in the 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Taking Sam's place.
Yeah.
Who knew you were so sensitive?
Nice relationship, man, between them.
What would be the point of all the pain and sacrifice if I wasn't willing to stand up and keep fighting?
Nice dialogue. Suit up! Suit up! Oh. Nice Rocky montage. I've not even seen Rocky. That's a nice montage, man. Like, he's unable to catch it. I feel it. Okay, what are they up to now? Man, this has been a long ass episode. Oh, is this that guy, that Botok?
Yeah, Batroc. Oh.
Whoa.
What?
It's like John Wick thing. Man, like, at this moment, I'm really not
Yeah.
with her at all.
Yeah.
Oh. This is the same area
they
where
are
they
in
fought.
India.
Iron Man and Iron Man fought the big guy of Thanos. Sons of
Yeah,
Thanos,
yeah.
child of Thanos, whatever.
People have to believe
India.
in what
Yeah, there was an Indian flag there. Oh.
Oh.
It's basically like Hydra, right?
Yeah. They are turning into that.
New suit. Time for the new suit. See, at the end of the day, it's a superhero show, so we want these moments.
Oh, show us.
I think it did get leaked, the art design.
Yeah.
Come on. Please don't.
Oh.
I literally thought like there's 10 more minutes. Oh man.
Yeah.
There is a post-credit scene. All right. Okay. Okay. Is he making his own shield or what?
Yeah.
Oh. He's making his own shield. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to become US agent,
Okay.
which is like what he becomes in the comics.
All right. All right. All right. So, I think quite a long episode, and at the end, I'm like, come on, show the suit, and it didn't happen. Okay, let's check from the beginning.
They are waiting for the final.
So, finale will have the suit, and do you think we are done with Winter Soldier? I don't think so, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like that, but I don't want to be done with that. I hope.
Yeah. I think the problem is what the problem is. The show is not going as people expect it to go, like a 6 episode. It's like they want me to two structures, first act, second act, third act, this happens, and the show is not following that at all. And I think that's why people are complaining, oh, this show is boring, the episodes don't work, this and that. There are a lot of things. I think the thing is, you cannot look at it as I think you can look at it as a show, but it is part of this big cinematic universe. Like there's no way of having episodes like you do for any other show, or how the structure will not work like that. Because this is part of something big. So I think that's why.
I think it can still work, but I mean, I think it can still work, but yes, like this show is still, it's doing its own thing.
Yeah, really interesting. Okay, let's talk about the first scene. Did you notice John Walker saying, "Really, you're saying that?" Like he was expecting something. Like he was expecting a friendly talk, maybe. For them to understand him.
I mean, they started with that, right? Like, if you explain to the government, they'll still let you go or something like that. So,
because
he thought that they will help me now.
Because he thinks he's right, And again, I said the thing he said in that, you made me. That's what my whole point about him was. He would have been given the 4th, medal for what he did if he had done it in Afghanistan. That's the whole point. That's what the US has made these soldiers. That's what the US policies are like that. And if you're watching from US, people look at US from different perspective in India or other countries, outside. You are not the saviors for other people.
Yes. Definitely not.
So it's like something to open eyes if people don't know about it. So that's again, that was my whole point. Like I think the writing was so good, in that episode, and coming to this episode, that he believes he was right because of that. No one is defending it, but that's what his view perspective is.
His whole thought process and everything, ideology.
That was, I think the choreography was really cool. It's like kids fighting for the shield. Again, I think I'm little disappointed. As I said in the beginning, right, this episode defines the whole show for me. And this episode has decided that the route they're gonna take, and this is not what I wanted. So so there's that. So I'm little disappointed because I don't believe in symbols. I think believing in symbols, believing in objects, is taking away from our humanity. We should believe in our own ideals and human figures, and our past and present, and learn from it, instead of giving one image or one thing, giving that all respect. And I think that's how radicalization happens, because you make one thing great. We see all around, like without even saying anything, what I'm talking about.
Yes.
When you give something so much importance that it becomes more than a human life, and then shit goes wrong, right? So I don't believe in that, and that's what the show is trying to prove, right? The symbol is so big, it means something, and So
Yeah, that I mean, and then they are not showing it directly. Like, of course, they brought in a lot with. I really like the whole scene with Isaiah Bradley.
yeah, that was really
and
good.
What he talks about.
Yeah.
I think they should have given him like a flashback scene or something like that. Like, I think that would have been awesome, to see how he was.
In a storytelling way, right? Have you seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom? No, right? So there's actually like a flashback, but we don't go into flashback. It's just Chadwick Boseman delivering the dialogue. But that dialogue is so powerful that it takes you there, right? So
Okay.
I think that's what they tried. Like, I prefer that over just going in past and showing what really happened. It's like
I mean,
they
that's I
left
think,
to imagination.
because it's a comic book show.
Yeah,
so,
that
yeah.
too, that too.
Because,
Even like when they
his
showed
suit
his
and
scars,
all
it was just
that,
a shot, and they just the close-ups of their faces. I'm like, oh, what happened? I didn't see it. I think they have to, there are some norms they have to follow, basically.
Yeah, I mean, what they are showing is that, like these, again, they were showing that, for them as black men or black people, these symbols never really meant anything. And in conclusion, they showed that Falcon, or Sam, he decides that, well, it doesn't mean anything, but that shouldn't stop. It should also mean something for us, which is, I think, which is where they kind of faltered. But again, there are different perspectives of seeing it. Some people would say that, of course,
It's not.
It does mean what.
Yeah, it's not something wrong. It's basically a different ideology,
it's
but
definitely not.
it's an ideology which is not the answer. I think that's our issue is, it's like, oh, there have been that ideology for so long, but
Again,
there has
it's not an answer for us. It could be an answer for some.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
That's
is
true,
like
that's
that.
true.
I think it's good that
yeah.
the show is I mean, the show is taking its own stand, whether we don't like it or we like it,
Yeah.
or whatever. But
I think did I tweet about it? I don't remember. But art is really good when it makes a society reevaluate itself. And I think this is the show that's doing it. It's making us look back at what we are living, how we are living, the decision we are making. Irrespective of, it's not just about America. It's the whole world. So that's not immigration, immigrants situation, the refugee situation in the world. So I think it's talking about all that through this, and it's sad that they had to cut out a whole plot because of the COVID. That's really sad, and I think that's the issue with the Flag Smashers, because at the moment I'm lost. I'm lost.
Still don't care. I liked the girl a bit in last episode because of just the more talking scenes that they gave us.
Like getting to know them.
Again,
But
she's now just any
Yeah.
other terrorist organization or whatever.
yeah, that's true. That's really I'm I don't care at the moment. There's no the thing we had with Thanos, right? Like we were like, oh shit, but he's right. Now what? It makes the stakes higher, and it makes the story more compelling. But at the moment, it's like, oh, they are bad. Falcon is good. Sam is good. Bucky is good, and it's bad versus evil again. Same thing. So I think I think again I remember our Civil War discussion, right? That Civil was so good that whatever comes after it will be compared and will never able to
Yeah, especially this show, which is in some ways a direct sequel
Yeah.
of that. Like we got all characters from
Yeah.
Civil War coming back. So, yeah.
Talking about Spider-Man, right? I was thinking maybe we'll get, maybe at the end of the show, Falcon is watching news and suddenly that news comes up that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Because if this show is happening after that, like there's not even one, talk of that. So it
One
will be weird.
reference.
So hopefully they do that so it connects, everything connects.
I don't think this show is happening after that. It is like they have said that it's happening like 6 months later or something.
So
right?
basically before-
it's like around the
Before Far From Home. Hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully.
See, the most simple explanation would be that right now Peter is in Europe. He's not in America. I think like in timeline sense, that's how they would make it to just keep it simple and separate. But yeah,
I heard actually
like,
people saying
that.
the problem is if Spider-Man comes into the show, it will not make sense because it's a show about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
So I think that's the
definitely.
issue with
That's
that.
why no, big cameos or big introduction or all that will happen, because even they know that if they bring in someone, then they would like steal the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, I think everyone talking about Spider-Man if it shows up. That's the problem. Also, that's why I'm hoping just in a
Yeah.
post-credit scene show that they are watching TV and suddenly that news comes up. And Falcon's like, oh, nice. Like, or maybe enjoying the moment. Yeah, yes. That'd be very interesting. There's an image
Yeah.
floating with Daredevil and Spider-Man sitting in a interrogation room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. Yeah, I think like even with Spider-Man, a lot of things is happening. But let's wait for like a teaser or trailer or something, and then I think we can talk
Yeah.
about some of them. There's no point talking about now, but yeah.
So there's a lot of time spent on Sarah and Sam and the boat. I did feel it was slowed down. And again, I think I have to watch it the whole part in Hindi, the dub one, so I understand it more because
Yeah.
again it's like I think the language barrier, like the way they talk, especially African American characters, it's difficult for me to comprehend because it's like the phrases they use is very different.
Yeah.
It's something very
Yeah,
new.
it's actually it's a like their English is a separate English. It's known as AAVE, African American Vernacular English.
Okay.
So it is like how Indian English is
Yeah,
different
yeah.
from American or British English, like that. So it is a separate English, and there's also a whole issue happening around it right now, that it is like it has existed since hundreds of years, but it is not recognized as an official language in like the
Yeah.
US or something like that. But like it should be ideally, because it has its own history. It came from its own origin and all that. So
Yeah.
like yeah.
So I'm not racist, right? It's like I'm not understanding. So
No.
it's like basically it's
No.
very different, right? Like like you have
Yeah.
experienced both, so that you can help me out with this. So I definitely have to watch it. But what's your thoughts on that? I can totally know
On
there'll
what?
be like
See?
people complaining about the episode being so slow and all.
Yeah, I mean I liked it. Like I think consistently all the slow talking scenes in this show have been like the highlight for me.
Yeah.
Even the whether it is Sam talking with Sarah, or even Sam and Bucky and Zemo, when they all three of
Yeah.
them were talking previously, or when Sam was talking with Carly and
Yeah.
all those scenes. Like those were all probably the best scenes where you can see how good their writing is, how
Yeah.
good the dialogues and everything were.
Because we don't
yeah, like-
we don't get talking in movies more. Like we only get action. So we have enough action in the whole
Yeah.
MCU that I want more people talking and
Yeah.
discussing instead of fighting and giving action set pieces. I don't want that. So that'd be very
Yeah, that's
interesting.
what. Like, I mean, and the thing is that people, I feel like most of the producers and writers, they think that people will lose interest in that. But like, people already love these characters so much. You give them a whole episode of just the characters talking, people will still
Yeah.
gladly watch it. Of course, some people will oppose it, but I still feel like at this point, like just the way pop culture is, people would love it. And of course, people make memes out of all that and all that. Like that would also give them more chance to do that. And I think, yeah, like I feel like moving forward in like Disney Plus shows, I personally want that each show should have at least one episode or something where there is just talking. Like no need to get into action and all that.
Yeah. True that. And yeah, man, like again with the like I think is the point of him not accepting the mantle was that what Isaiah said, that a self-respecting man would never take that shield. Is it that, or we'll find out what his reason was?
Yeah, I think we will find out maybe in the next episode. I think what I'm guessing he would say is that he's not accepting that shield. He's like redefining the shield or something like that. Like
Makes sense,
he's
yeah.
making it his own symbol or something
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, I think they will probably go with that since it's again like the most neutral sort of path.
Yeah.
But
What do you
yeah,
think
like,
about John Walker? Do you think you will see him again, or it's over?
I don't know. Maybe he might come in the final episode, but right now it feels like it will just be the Flag Smashers versus both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he will be just kept like a post-credit scene. So yeah, they were setting up the Thunderbolts, I think, and like it wasn't a big cameo. People are saying big cameo, small cameo, I think. So yeah, I mean, just that actress is known, and she's also not like that famous,
Okay.
But yeah, like so so the Thunderbolts are again like a group of these super villains, and originally actually they have changed in this, but it was like that team is formed by that guy. They are named after him, Thunderbolt Ross, the General Ross.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah, he's the one, because he realizes that these superheroes are not accepting the Accords or whatever. So he brings in a lot of the supervillains together, and not like bad villains, but like neutral sort of villains. Like what's his name? Even like Zemo also, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so like villains like Zemo and even John Walker, and those who still like who are not like outright evil.
Yeah.
So he brings them together to fight for he tells them that you have to fight for your own cause, but he's like sort of controlling them. So it's not like Suicide Squad sort of thing, that he's not they are not under his control. They can go against his command, but they show him as like a genius, that he's still able to manipulate the villains and all that. But I think over here they are going a different route. But yeah, let's see if I think this is the beginning of that. Like John Walker might be the first member of the Thunderbolts. I think over the next few Disney Plus shows we'll see more villains getting recruited, and I think there would be like
Do you think that that lady was talking about that gray area, the hidden thing, is about Isia?
Yeah, I think so. I think about the shield, or it could just be about like maybe not. I don't know. But yeah.
Possible. Okay, so last question, your expectations from the finale.
Yeah. I think the part that I'm more interested in is again seeing what Falcon or Sam himself has to say about this.
Yeah.
About accepting the shield and that. Like that's the only thing I'm currently interested in. I think the fight scenes and all will be good. We'll like get to see him in this suit, and we'll get to see him fight alongside Bucky. That will be good. And what else? I think we need to know who the power broker is. Right now, again, they were hinting a lot at Sharon. I think it's mostly Sharon. Like they almost gave it away.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I don't think like they'll just reveal that. Like I don't think it will factor much into the episode. Like they'll just reveal it and then set it up for future Disney Plus shows or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think and what else? I think that's that. I don't think again it's the finale. People will expect some MCU character to show up and all that. I think I don't think anyone will show up. Maybe Rhodey or someone can, again show up because they came in the first episode. Maybe if he becomes Captain America, he might show up to congratulate him or something like that.
Maybe I think they may set up what, Iron War? What is that? Armor Wars.
Armor Wars.
They may set up that, hopefully. And I think the show is supposed to go into Spider-Man or no? I don't think
this
so.
Show? No.
They didn't say anything, right? This show doesn't connect to anything, right? They said. Maybe Armor Wars, but not anything else. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think that would be it from us for this episode. Good episode. Little longer, little slower, but I don't mind it. I think those parts are what makes this show different for me. I don't want that CG battle and all of that stuff. I want the real ground scenes, what is happening in the world. And still mad at what Pepper is doing with all the money. Is she putting all of that in compositing?
or
We have to see that.
or
And,
making suits for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get Guardians?
Yeah.
No. No way. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. And subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you later. Bye bye. Okay.